CMIA News. It's February 23rd, 2016 in Calgary, Alberta. Headline news tonight: another teen suicide hits the city with the death of a 15-year-old girl. Sources say she was struggling with depression since 12 years old. Still a shock to all. A terrible end to the short-lived life. This was the 10th suicide in Calgary this year, which confirms the urgency in examining why. Why are teens willing to end their lives? With me tonight is Samantha Johnson. She is 12 years old and is here to discuss the insights of a teen's mind. Hi, Samantha.
Hello.
Thank you for joining me this evening. With today's terrible news of another teen suicide, I'm hoping you could shed some light on what is motivating preteens to hurt themselves. Please tell our viewers, what challenges do teens face today?
The number one reason why the teens that I know get depressed is because when they look in a mirror, they just hate what they see and they don't like themselves.
Okay, so you're saying that body image is the big issue.
Yeah. All we see in movies and magazines is like skinny and beautiful girls and boys. It seems that's the way that we have to look, and we don't all look like that. And it seems like nobody will love you. It's very scary and depressing, really.
And are all kids feeling this way?
Yeah, I believe all preteens look at their body, their looks, and their image, and they pick it apart. They think about their flaws rather than their special strengths. Girls and boys are both obsessed with this. It's awful.
And Samantha, how do you feel about your self-image?
I mean, I'm alright. I'm pretty sure everybody hates something about themselves. Like, I personally hate my nose and my ears. I'd love to say that I'm happy with the way I look, but it's really hard to do that when I realize that I don't look like the models I see. I don't have their nose, I don't have their ears, I don't have their eyes. I'm not stick thin. Not all of us are like that.
Thank you so much for your open insight on this fragile topic tonight, Samantha. You have helped to find the problem. Finding the problem is the first step to finding a solution. Next up, a teen psychologist with a plan for teens. How to avoid a negative self-image. Dr. Jackson is here from the University of Calgary and has been the head researcher on body image for the Society of Fight Back, I'm Not Fat. A teen psychologist with a plan for teens. How to avoid a negative self-image. Dr. Jackson is here from the University of Calgary and has been the head researcher on body image for the Society of Fight Back, I'm Not Fat. Welcome, Dr. Jackson, and thank you for joining me here today.
Thank you for having me.
Dr. Jackson, teen suicide is a growing concern in Calgary. And the underlying negative issue seems to be body image. How can teens have such low self-esteem? How can they be perceiving their image so negatively?
Yeah, it is a pandemic. Teens are looking at themselves with such disdain and disgust. It's terribly heartbreaking because it is absolutely avoidable.
Avoidable? This is very important. Please tell our viewers this valuable information. How do teens avoid negative self-body image?
First of all, kids should accept compliments. When somebody says you look great, just say thank you. I will remind you, and viewers at home, that magazines' representations of beauty is fake. Nobody actually looks like that. Keep in mind, we are all unique individuals. That's what makes humanity wonderful. Be yourself, express yourself, and parents, allow your teens to be unique. No one is perfect. The world is filled with equally imperfect, beautiful people. We all have our insecurities. Just be yourself, and most of all, be comfortable.
Be comfortable. Nobody's perfect, magazines are fake, and express yourself. All great advice from Dr. Jackson. All ways to avoid teens' negative body image. Thank you so much, Dr. Jackson.
Have a good day.
And thank you so much for watching tonight's special edition of Teenage Suicide and the Cause, Negative Body Image. I'm Mia Matushak, signing off. Good night, Calgary.
Ting-a-ling-ling-ling.